Hello there everybody, welcome to my channel Stormy Cloud 21. Today I want to show you this Comic-Con set, Ray Arnold, an exclusive Jurassic Park. Here we have part of the compound where the person can go downstairs and turn back on the power generator. Going to flip the box around. Here we read on the back of the box, what happens to Ray Arnold in his final scene? After shutting down Jurassic Park's power system, he lends a hand to help turn on the circuit breakers, but he isn't seen again, at least not entirely. Hey, can someone give me a hand? Or how about a whole arm? There's where it says danger, high voltage. The electrified fences. Lovely Jurassic Park logo. Flipping the box over, you have another wonderful Jurassic Park logo right there. And you flip the box. There you can see the side, and you flip it around. The other side. Looking underneath the box, the most important UPC. So when you see a box like this, what's the first thing that comes to mind? To me, Raptors. This Amber Collection Jurassic Raptor, which is, I know, way off scale, much bigger. And it's not the right type of raptor for this particular circumstance. However, this is exactly what I think of when I think of the Ray Arnold scene in the movie, the part with Ellie and Muldoon. So when you're opening up that box, you want to be careful, and there's a little piece of tape right here. Just broke the seal. Now the exclusive is not worth as much as it was. Now we're going to pull out and open this, and carefully you will see instruction sheet. We're going to pull this inner box out of that box, and we're going to flip this around, and look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful indeed. So now this inner box has a close-up of the same compound and the door that you would enter to go down to turn back on the power, which was their mission, Ray Arnold's mission, but fortunately he did not make it. The side of the box, and then you have, flip this around, the other side, and then underneath again, here's the all-important UPC. So you don't need a knife for this. You just lower this.
3 minutes, I can have power back on the entire park.
And that is the first instance we have here of what is going on. Now I take this and do this again. It's magnetic. It
Hold on to your butts.
Oh.
Right rabbit object. Whatever it did it all. But with the key checks off, the computer didn't find the keystroke, so the only way to find them now is to go through the computer's lines of code one by one.
Magnetic?
Theoretically, yes, but we've never shut down the entire system before. It may not come back on at all. No, that's crazy. You're out of your mind. He's absolutely out of his mind. Hold on to your butts.
Sticks right to that. really nicely. And you pull it down, which is not hard at all. It's not Velcro, it's magnet.
3 minutes, I can have power back on the entire park.
So first of all, I love how they have managed to put those stickers on the power generator so perfect, so pristine. It's like, whoever did that, don't quit your day job because you did a great job. So they also give you this crouching raptor, which I'll have to say, I really don't care for that pose for a raptor. I'd rather have something that's standing up tall and has more articulated parts in that manner. Also, another thing I see is that the eye paint is off near the bottom of the raptor's eye. But as you see towards the top of the eye, it fills in perfect. So that's really, that's a better option for me. They didn't paint the claws of the raptor's hands, but that's okay. They painted the toe claws of the raptor, and then they put this striping pattern, which does not look like the original Jurassic Park at all, but I do like the colors. I like the way they painted the raptor. I just don't like the sculpt of the crouching position of the raptor at all. In fact, I would never own a raptor like this if it was up to me, except for the fact that I wanted Ray Arnold and the power generator. This is what turns on all the paddocks in the entire park. And then here you have the Ray Arnold figure. And I'm going to try my best to take these out of the packaging without destroying it. Anyway, this is a very nice addition to Jurassic Park.
White rabbit object. Whatever it did it all. But with the key checks off, the computer didn't find the keystroke, so the only way to find them now is to go through the computer's lines of code one by one.
Okay, there we go.
Hold on to your butts. 3 minutes, I can have power back on the entire park. Theoretically, yes, but we've never shut down the entire system before. It may not come back on at all. 3 minutes, I can have power back on the entire park.
It may not come back on at all.
Hold on to your butts. No, that's crazy. You're out of your mind. He's absolutely out of his mind.
It's really too bad that this Raptor is all the much bigger in scale. However, they have made a Ray Arnold for this scale, so that is not a problem. So Ray Arnold was the IT guy, information technology. He had his tie loose since everything went down in the park, and he's in his more relaxed mode. He needed to go to the compound, to the bunker, to turn the power back on, which he thought would be a really simple process and take only 3 minutes. However, he did not expect that it would be his last trip, thanks to the Velociraptors, and that he would be giving them a hand, or more like giving them a whole arm. This is, of course, the iconic scenes from the original Jurassic Park, 1993. Okay, guys, so it's incredibly difficult, but I recommend you open up the packaging very carefully after you take Ray Arnold out first, and then the Raptor, and then I recommend you do this. Very carefully.
Whatever it did it all. But with the key checks off, the computer didn't find the keystroke, so the only way to find them now is to go through the computer's lines of code one by one.
That's right. Whatever it did it all, and that's how I got it out of the packaging. So then that's easy. You just gonna push down on this.
Whatever it did it all.
And slide that out.
The computer didn't find the keystroke, so the only way to find them now is to go through the computer's lines of code one by one.
Ta-da! And then I find it fascinating that it's still there in the background after I took it out. So first up here is that crouching raptor. The jaw is really nice and loose. The eye paint is like really too messed up near the bottom. It's like there's not enough paint to go around to finish. See what this eye looks like. This eye is no better. And you've got this arm crouching the ground. And you've got this one up above for attack pose. And you've got this leg crouching, two rear legs like that. The stance. Basically, there's your Arnold Raptor. Even has a scan code though for your collection. So it'll look better in virtual than it will as a collectible. Okay, now you've got the power generator control base. So at the top we have the maintenance shed, bunker, visitor center, compound, visitor center control room, visitor center tour, genetics, fertilization, hatchery, grounds tour, grounds surveillance system, the herbivore feeding compound, the carnivore feeding compound, the Velociraptor pen fence, the T-Rex paddock fence, and the perimeter fence on the bottom. And here is a stand for the figure, a peg hole for the bottom of the foot. Here's for the speaker where the audio comes out, and the lights. There's the lights, the button that controls that. Then you have danger high voltage, where you pull this down to turn on the power, which doesn't actually articulate, and then high voltage, danger. So let's say you take this whole piece and turn it around. Probably want to see what's on the back. Made in China, 2020, Mattel. And I bet you would want to see what's underneath. There's your battery compartment to change out spare batteries in the future. So there's that piece, and of course it still works.
No, that's crazy. You're out of your mind. He's absolutely out of his mind.
So here is your Arnold figure. This is the 3.75 inch, which is only possible with this Comic-Con exclusive set thus far. They've also made a 6-inch figure, which costs less and comes with a computer and other accessories. There's some arm articulation. And have this loose tie. More arm articulation. The head. And the glasses are fixed on there. His head on the top. His dress shirt. The pants. And then you can bend his leg like that, the knee. You can actually turn that all around. And then you can even have him do the splits if you want. Now, I'll show you the arm articulation where this pops off. This is of course the iconic scene when the Raptor got a hold of Mr. Arnold and we didn't see Mr. Arnold after he left the control room. All we saw was when Ellie had the arm. Oh, thank goodness it's you, Mr. Arnold. Oh! better than that other crouching Raptor. So we have this Raptor, which I know in the movie it would have come from back here, but I think it looks better on this side. So then Ellie ran out of there to get away from the Raptor. So then no worries about Ray Arnold. You want to just pop his arm back in there for the next time. There you go. This here is an old vintage Raptor, which comes in different colors back then. Here are the final scene Ray Arnold instructions. So yeah, if it's within your means and ability to pick up this set, I would sure try. It's really nice to have the power generator and the Ray Arnold figure, not so much the Raptor, but I am glad to have this. So as always, thank you for watching my channel. This has been a review by Stormy Cloud 21. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button to see more cool stuff. Until next time, thank you for watching and talk soon. And talk soon.
Hold on to your butts.